So hey, what's up? So yeah, in this video of my vision series, um, I was walking. So I grew up in the country, and with my grandparents and my mom. So the name of this area where we lived at was called Shell Quarters, but across the street it was you had to cross the tracks, but across the highway, and then across the street over there, I can't remember the name of that, but anyway, in the vision I was walking on that street, and when I was walking on that street, it's like I had like two, like I guess they was like possessed people, you know what I'm saying? They was they still was in human form, but you could tell like they was kind of possessed or something. And they was just walking right on side. They were just walking right on side of me, and I'm just like walking up ahead of the road. I'm going somewhere, and I could see like one of them was short and another one was tall, and the tall one, it was like he was like, it's like I can read his mind, and he was thinking like he didn't understand like why he wasn't like attacking me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He because he was possessed, and it was like he just didn't understand why he wasn't attacking me. So I could see him from the corner of my eyes, like he was trying to like snap out of it so he can like I guess come harm me or something. And the other one, the short one that was possessed, he wasn't even tripping. He was just walking. It's almost like if I had him on a leash, and they were just obeying me at my command or something. So anyway, we get to this white house, this white house again. So in my videos, y'all gonna keep seeing me talking about this white house a lot, or this white building. And so to tell y'all what this white building is, it's most of the time this white building is either my Uncle Red church that he had before they fixed it up, or my Uncle D church that he has that was in Shell Quarters. And I don't know why these two buildings always is in my visions, but I know that the spirit of God was in those churches. Like that ain't no doubt about it. And we would have a lot of like church sermons over there. Revivals is what I'm really trying to say. We have like a lot of revivals, and they would have prophets, people from all over. That was like some homegrown churches, and I want to say they probably built those by their own, by their hands. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why those two churches in particularly my Uncle D one, this is more in my church, in my vision, than my Uncle Red one. But I never really thought of it like why they into my visions a lot, but now that I'm thinking about it, making this video, it's because I just think it got something to do with the connection that I have with my they my ancestors now. You know what I'm saying? And then the spirit of God just lives inside of those those churches, those buildings. So anyway, we ended up at this White House, which is, like I said, which is my Uncle D church, and it's like when I get there, it was like I can just see like evil just was like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like all on the outside. And so I was just I wanted to get inside of there, and the thought came to my head for me to like rub some epoxy over my body. So I used to work on wind turbines. I used to do inspections on them, and sometimes I had to repair them. And when this this product that we had to use to mix it up, to put over the repair on the blade. It turned hard it made it hard like a shell. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically turning it back into what it was, like fiberglass and all that stuff. So for some reason, it was like I knew if I had some of that, if I rubbed that on me, I would be protected. So it was like I just started rubbing some of that all over my body. You know what I'm saying? I just started rubbing it all over my body. And it was like when I rubbed it on my body, all of a sudden I just got like this boost of confidence, this energy. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, I just felt like I just couldn't be touched, and I wasn't worrying about those those possessed people, because they could bite you, man. You know what I'm saying? And turn you into possessed like them. So I entered into the church, and I walked through the church, and then I just like kicked open the back door. And whenever I kicked open the back door, it was like a whole nother world was going on out there, like a whole nother world. But it was nothing but like nothing but evil spirits out there, and one of them was so humongous. This thing was like, oh my God, it was almost like this thing was like the size of a mountain or something. And this thing was just like throwing, like just tossing, like people, like this being destructive. And I could feel his presence, and I could tell that he was afraid. I could tell that he was afraid of me. It was like he was scared to turn around because he didn't want to deal with me. He didn't want to face me, and I could feel that. I could tell. Like I said, I was boasting. I was confident that, I was ready. I was prepared. I had my armor on. I was ready to tear them demons up. And it was like he never wanted to look at me, but he was constantly just destroying stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like hell and brimstone and fire was just falling all over the place. And so whenever he finally turned around and saw me, you know what I'm saying? When he finally turned around and saw me and made eye contact with me, it was like he got so scared, and it's like he just took off. It's like he just ran for his life to try to get away from me. And whenever that had happened, you know what I'm saying? It's like I turned around, I was just vindicated with my, I just turned around and I just started walking back through the church and back through the front door. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, I felt like a badass, like I just got finished, you know what I'm saying, defeating this freaking demon, whatever it was. And so I knew that it was twice as much more of those demons in the front of the church than it was whenever I entered it. So it was like I opened up the door and I could hear myself telling myself, like, hey, it's a lot of them out there. And I wasn't even afraid though. So when I opened up the door and I just grabbed my arm and I just like, boom, I just shoved it in one of his mouth, like I tried to break his teeth with it. And as soon as he like bit down into my arm, it was like he just poof. It was like he just like this. I ain't gonna say he exploded, but it was like he exploded, but it was like he just flew off of my arm. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm out the church now, and I'm just in the midst of all of them. And it's like I'm just, it wasn't like I was fighting them, but it was just like they couldn't harm me or they couldn't touch me. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, bro, a freaking a cigar, bro. That was the crazy part, bro. I never forget it, bro. That was the whole thing about this vision, this dream. A freaking cigar just like came out of nowhere and just flew over my shoulder and just landed on the ground right by my foot. And so I kind of like looked at him like what the hell, a cigar? Like where the hell that come from? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm over here dealing with demons and stuff, and all of a sudden a freaking cigar just come over my shoulder. I'm like, what the hell? So I looked at the cigar and I was, just like, okay, a cigar. And then all of a sudden I started seeing like a lot of my people. I saw my sister Lisa. I saw some friends I used to hang out with, that I don't hang out with no more, you know, because I was in the world, in the streets, trying to be something that I wasn't. So I saw a lot of them too. And I just saw a lot of people when they were just walking, and they was walking past the church. So I kind of like, I yelled at them. I was like, hey, hey, hey. I said, y'all come over here, come over here. And it was like they had like gold in they teeth, like their mouth was gold. And they was just like this smiling like that, you know, like just all of them, like well, not all of them, but you know, they were just smiling. And they were just like showing me they gold teeth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking like what the hell is that? So I was trying to tell them, like, you know, to come in, because I was planning on rubbing some of that epoxy on them, you know what I'm saying, to protect them also, you know, because I knew that it was protecting me. And you know, and it was like, I think maybe a couple of them got in the car and left or something like that. But anyway, so I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I ended up waking up. So immediately when I woke up, I wanted to understand what that cigar meant. And whenever I freaking hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry about this. I should already had this out before I even did this. So sometimes when I have visions, I don't understand it. I do my research to understand what certain things mean. So I went and did some research. So yeah, and I got a picture of interpretation of a cigar of a, you know, in your dream. So as you can see, it says cigar right there. So it says, to dream of a cigar represents feeling of triumph or celebrating your power, enjoying, feeling in control of a situation. You are enjoying success, new levels of power, or feeling vindicated, total confident in a dangerous or risky action that you know will work out for you. Feeling vindicated with unquestionable power, feeling unstoppable, powerful. Action taken speaks louder than words. Feeling good, never having to explain why you are powerful. Proven masculinity power. Yeah, you know, so and if you was listening to what I was saying in the vision, once I had put that on me, I was just walking fast, man. I was like kicking stuff out the way, kicking chairs out my way when I was walking through the church. Like I was, like I said, I was on, like if I was a badass or something. And it was just crazy how I was, what I just read, I was actually feeling all of that before I even, you know, even did the research on like what a cigar means. So yeah, you know, it's just funny to me, like how people, you know, how they got stuff like this online, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get, you know, because it was like back in the day, people would have to go to like certain people, you know, for them interpreted dreams. But you know, I'm a seer, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been prophesied to have that type of gift, you know. So it's like, and I can interpret dreams also. So it's like, if I just need clarity, I just go do some research and then I get it. And then the reason why I know it's true, because it resonates with my spirit like ASAP. I just get the answer ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes the Most High just give it to me straight through a vision. I don't have to do no research. I just think sometimes the ancestors want me to work for it. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was one of my, you know, one of my good dreams that I really enjoy, you know. And like I said, it was just the thing about the cigar. And so where that cigar come from, that was just God showing me that that was a reward. You know what I'm saying? A cigar, you know, people use them for celebration, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was a reward. And so that was just God. That was just God rewarding me. And so that epoxy that I rubbed on me, you know what I'm saying? In the dream, it was epoxy, but you know, in the spiritual realm, that was an anointing. You know what I'm saying? That was some type of, you know, like anointing that I was rubbing, that I was rubbing over me. You know, it was anointing. It was you know, it was covering me, keeping me protected. So So yeah, you know, it's like some of my visions that I'm gonna say is gonna be like, you know, maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Some gonna be 30 minutes, if not longer. Some gonna be like I said, 6 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever. And but I just, you know, I just really enjoy, you know, having these visions, because you know, it just lets me know that, you know, I'm chosen, I'm connected, you know, and I'm on the right path. So yeah, you know, like I said, that vision right there wasn't gonna be, you know, too long, but I just had to, you know, come back out here, you know, and put another video together, because I don't know how many videos that I'm gonna put out, because I have a lot of them. But like I said, I'm just starting with my vision videos before I just take off, however the Most High wants me to take off. Because, you know, I'm gonna be putting other different content other than, you know, spirituality, or I may not, but that's because that's my plan. But this is just where the Most High is putting me on right now. Just, you know, I didn't know what I was gonna do, and then the thoughts of all my vision, like, start with that. So I just took it as a download. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually excited about that, because I never had that on my roster, really, to like start off my content with, you know, with visions, videos. And I do have a lot of them. So yeah, I just like I said, you know, it's you know, thanks again for watching, and the gold, you know, that everyone, like, a lot of people had in their mouth. I did some research, and you know, that's like purity. You know what I'm saying? That's like the presence of God. You know what I'm saying? So, and in a lot of my videos, I mean, a lot of my visions, it's like I always see people with gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I don't really want to like demonstrate how they be showing their teeth, like, you know, because I don't think I'm gonna look crazy or stupid or something. But it's the way that they do it whenever they like doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be catching me up. I'd be like, I just think it's kind of crazy how that happens in most of all my videos. Is like they do the same expression with their face. So, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see gold. You know what I'm saying? No matter what form it is, it's good to see gold in the dream. You know, so it represents purity. You know, it represents God. So yeah, I'm about to you know, end this video. So and, you know, I'm gonna continue making another one. So it's almost like if I got something else to say, but, you know, I can't remember right now. So I may have to start writing some things down also, just so I won't you know, be forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't even like think what I'm gonna say on these videos, because it's like every time I get ready to say it, like every time I get ready to sit down, it's like I want to think it out before I say it. Then I'm just like, then the spirit has said me like, bro, you already had, you know, the dream, so just say it. And then I just say it, and then I find myself not like really stuttering over my words, like, you know, because I can stutter sometimes, man. And the most time when I do that is what I'm trying to just like think about it first. So when I just say it, it just, you know, I come out smooth. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So that was, you know, my cigar freaking video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna come out with some more. Again, you know, like, just thanks for watching, y'all. You know, so I really appreciate it. And I'm always, you know, say, you know, like, share, subscribe, you know, leave a comment, because I know I'm not the only one in this world having visions. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just would like to have, you know, a community of people who just love to, you know, share their videos, you know, or if they got a channel where they have videos, or you see my channel, you know, send me a link so I can subscribe to your channel, and then, you know, maybe we can connect, because you know, it's time for us chosen people to like touch the world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got all this technology, like to where, you know, we can we can touch all freaking 195 countries, more than that, all 50 states in America. You know what I'm saying? At the same exact time. I think that just really so. You know, I think that's just really remarkable that if you had each person in 195 countries and in all 50 states, and then you like, okay, I got everybody online, y'all ready? And then everybody, you know, click, you know, on go on the content, and that message is getting around the whole world at one time. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So, I know people look at technology as a good thing and a bad thing, but you know, God always takes something bad and turn it into something good. And this is one of them situations where we turn it into something good, so where His word can spread at all four corners, you know, all four corners of the earth in a fraction of a second. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know, just trying to touch the world, man. Try to touch the world, try to spread love, try to spread peace. The Lord knows, man, that we need it. We need it, man. We need it. And I'm also here to try to, you know, build up, you know, my community, you know, my people. Like I said, the royal priesthood, you know, the chosen seed, the divine. You know, a lot of us don't know who we is, man. You know, I got family members that won't even listen to what I gotta say, man. You know what I'm saying? They so stuck on Christianity, but that's all good though, because I'm not going to knock Christianity, because that was my foundation of me learning everything. And be honest with you, this vision that I just had, I was in Christianity. So I would never like try to downgrade a Christian person because I've upgraded. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know I've upgraded. The only time I would try to debate a Christian person if they try to tell me what I know is not right. Then that's whenever I'm gonna pull my research and tell them to prove me wrong, and then I can always prove them wrong on certain things because I used to be in Christianity, and then I woke up and did my research and find out a lot of this stuff that we was taught just wasn't true. But if a person want to sit down and talk to me about, you know, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know, because it works, you know. But at the end of the day, his real name is Yeshua. At the end of the day, he is a so-called, you know, black person, black man, however you want to call it. You know, the Bible tells you what he looks like, man. I mean, I used to post that so many online, but people don't want to accept that. But it's okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm still not trying to have a debate with people on that. But I'm here to spread the truth, and I'm gonna put love behind it. So that's why I got to be careful how I bring the message, because back in the day, I used to just straight slaughter people, straight Christianity. I used to just go hard on them because I was just so mad that I had accept all this lie, a lot of stuff that was lies, and then no one wanted to accept the truth with me. You know, it was family members, friends, all that. So I was just mad, so I would just come in and come at them the wrong way. And then I had to grow, and God was like, nah, you know, still love them because they still right, and that is your foundation. But it's a different way how you gotta bring it about. So yeah. So anyway, that's the end of this video right here. And again, you know, I just I love y'all. And if y'all got prayers out there, you know, people, we can always use prayers. So keep me in y'all prayers. I keep y'all's in mind. And yeah. So see y'all on the next one. Hallelujah.